are you doing? How's everything?
I don't know. How can I say? Is there anybody join us?
So honestly, I don't think so because you were the only one in the group. So maybe no one will join us. Maybe they'll join late, but maybe it's just us for now.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, how is your week? How was your week?
And I cannot say very good because we cannot go out.
Yeah, that's true.
All days are same. And my department is chemical engineering. I am a chemical engineer student in Eskişehir.
Okay.
Yes, and little bit. I can say very difficult.
Yeah, so you're
job.
studying online now and it's
Yes,
harder online. Is that what you mean?
online.
Yeah, all right. So, okay. And by the way, happy Eid. How is Eid going?
I didn't understand
Isn't
actually.
it Eid like a Ramazan holiday?
Uh,
Like
yes,
you,
now holiday.
yeah, you finished Ramadan, I think on Wednesday was the last day of Ramadan.
Uh, I think tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is last day.
Wasn't Wednesday the last day of Ramadan?
First day, uh, 13.
Yeah, so the first day of the holiday was yesterday. Okay, great. Did you do anything fun?
No, because I am alone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay, so I know how that feels. I live alone. So whenever it's Christmas or like before Ramadan started, it was Easter for us and I'm living alone in Istanbul, so I didn't really feel like there was any holiday. It was like a normal day for me, so I know how that feels. Okay. And do you have any plans for the weekend? So I know you said you can't go out, but do you have any plans at home? Like, are you gonna do anything you like? Watch a movie? Do you have any hobbies you can practice at home?
I have homework
Mm-hmm.
and we doing finish project uh, in my school. It's group project
Mm-hmm.
and uh, we are studying on the project.
Okay, yeah, so good luck with your project. Okay, so today our topic is actually going to be about dating, okay? And so, yeah, so what do you think of, okay, when you hear the word dating?
Uh, mm,
So when someone,
when it's meeting with somebody like um, my boyfriend before I don't know how can I say this.
it's okay, take your time. If you need to think before saying something, it's okay.
And
Like, for example, if someone tells me dating, I think of, for example, a dinner on the beach, okay, with
oh,
like
it's
candles
certain
and stuff.
certain time. meeting with somebody at certain time.
Okay, so like you're spending time with somebody for a certain time. Okay, that's good. That's good. Anything else?
Anything else?
Like, do you think of anything else?
Maybe I can think there is a certain place and certain time and certain people.
Okay, great. Good job. All right. So, what are the good things and bad things about dating? Sorry, dating.
Mm,
So, in everything in life, there are some negative aspects and positive aspects. So, what are the negative and positive aspects of dating?
I like certain things because I am always I always plan my week
Mm-hmm.
so that if something is certain, it's good for me. But maybe I can say bad for bad things. If somebody be late,
Mm-hmm.
it's bad for me.
All right, so let's say you're going on a date with someone. Okay, let's say it's your boyfriend or you're still kind of seeing each other. And so if he's late, that's a bad thing, right? And if he comes on time, it's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, are there any other negative or positive things about dating? So, for example, one of the negative things or bad things about dating is sometimes you just lose time, right? So, you're talking to this guy, let's say, and you have like you like him, he likes you, and after a few dates maybe you're like, I don't like him anymore, or maybe your ideology, like the way you guys think, is very different. Okay, so then you kind of don't want to hang out with him anymore, he's not the right person for you, so then you lost a lot of time, right?
Yes.
Okay, are there any other negative or positive things about dating?
Maybe when I want to something to drink or eat,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's not delicious or it's not good. It can be bad, maybe.
Okay, yeah, great. Thank you. Sema, you joined us now. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Thanks. I am okay. I have already gone my home now. I went out and I just
Okay, nice.
yes
So you just got home.
to join this lesson.
All right. So Sema, by the way, happy holidays, happy Eid. All right. I think now you guys are celebrating Eid, so that's great.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and so how is
Day.
your holiday going? Is it okay?
Yes. Now we are locked down, but I can go out my neighborhood and I um, celebrate with my friends, and it was good.
That's great. That's good. Okay, so Sema, Seda and I were talking about dating, okay? So the first question was, what do you think of when you hear the word dating?
Dating. Actually, I think relationship maybe, or job interview, or meeting new people.
Okay, yeah, so maybe dating, if you guys are meeting for the first time. Maybe you're meeting for the first time, so you're meeting new people. And yes, a relationship, that's pretty good. Okay. So, Sama, what are the good things and bad things about dating? What do you think?
Good things. I learn better people, and I make a decision for these people, and I knew her or him. And maybe bad things, I don't know, maybe this dating can become a bad, and we cannot meet anymore, or I can be ashamed. I don't know, maybe
Okay,
that
great.
could be.
Great. Okay, thank you. So, what can you remember about your first date? Sorry, that's date. Okay, date. So, what can you remember about your first date?
Actually, I don't know it's date or not, but I was happy, and I was excited because it's first time for me, and we had a great time together.
That's great. So, it was the first time you went to a date. So, it was like your first experience. You were very happy,
Yes,
very
yes.
excited. Okay. Anyone else say that, Sue? What can you remember about your first date?
With who? With my friends or
Like a date, like
a
boy.
boy.
Yeah, with a boy date.
I was very nervous, and I didn't know what can I say to him.
All right,
And
great.
I didn't talk.
Yeah, honestly, I really get nervous sometimes, and I don't want to talk. I don't want to. I want to listen more in the first date. So yeah, great. So what about you?
Yes, in the first date of a boy, we drink hot chocolate, and I think I remembered we were a bit relaxed because we have um, this time we had similar friends, so we know each other. I remembered we were a bit relaxed in this time.
Okay, great. So you had the same group of friends, right?
No, not group. Two friends.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay, so you did have some mutual friends. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So let's say, what is your idea of a great first date? So let's say you met a boy or a guy, let's say newly, all right, and you guys are planning to go on a date. So what is your idea of a great first date, or what's your ideal first date?
I think it's a great first date should be showing correct things about his, and he speak no he should speak true things about himself, and I think in this time we should enjoy each other.
Okay, great. So enjoy the presence of each other.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
not lie. So he shouldn't say, like, for example, I read
Yeah.
a lots of philosophy books when he knows nothing about philosophy, just because he knows you like philosophy, for example, right?
Yeah.
Or like if he finds out that you like cats, he's not like, oh, I love cats too. But in reality, he's like, yee, cats.
Yeah. It's
Great. Okay, Sema, Seda, what about you guys?
Generally, people go to cafe for their first date, but I prefer go out or like I don't know, picnic area, something like that, because I like outdoor. And
Okay.
also, I think we try to know each other more, and we ask some question each other. And maybe then we go to the cinema or eat something.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yes, food is very important on a first date. Okay, so Sema, you said you like going outdoors, right? Like a picnic or something. What about if it was winter?
And winter, maybe, and probably we go to shopping mall or cafe. Yeah,
Okay.
because winter weather is very cold and we
Yeah, that's
cannot
true.
go out.
And it rains a lot in Turkey. So yeah, okay, great. Seda, what about you?
If I have enjoyable time with him, it's okay for me. And if we can talk about something, and it's okay for me.
Okay, great.
The
So
place is not important.
okay, so the person is more important, right? So it's not the place that's important, it's the person, the quality of time you're
Yes.
spending with them. Okay,
I
that's a
agree.
great point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Okay, so what is the most disastrous, sorry, date you have been on?
Firstly, what's the meaning of disastrous?
Like very, very bad or chaotic, you know,
Okay, okay.
everything was everywhere, maybe. Like, for example, you had problems getting ready, and then when you got there, you spilled coffee on him or something like that. It's like very, very chaotic.
Actually, I have not very much experiences about dating, but let me think a little bit. Maybe I can find.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Take your time. If you need to think about it, that's fine.
I'm like my friend Semanur, but I think I say something about this. It's not disastrous. It's not too bad, but it's mm,
Maybe there were some
it's
awkward
strange.
moments. Yeah,
It's
some
strange.
strange moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. In the first date, we walk with him. We walk half an hour, and we speak to each other to learn who we are. We walk in the same circle, and lastly, we said, "Okay, see you." We aren't be a girlfriend, your boyfriend. We aren't have a similar no similar similar wanting what we
Once,
need.
okay.
And the last things we separate each other, say goodbye, and after this meeting we didn't talk anything.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. So you walked around for half an hour, then you
Yeah.
asked each other some questions. You saw
Yes.
that you were not compatible. Maybe your thoughts were different, your personalities were very different, and so
Yes.
you were just like, okay,
Yes.
bye,
Yes.
see ya, and then you
And
went separate
and
ways.
and this time, the weather is rainy.
Mhm. So it adds
Uh,
like dramatic effect. Okay.
no, not like this.
Mhm.
In the first time, a bit rainy when I go out
Mhm.
for visit him. No, for meet with him. It's a bit rainy, but then when we walking, it's suddenly suddenly being more
Raining, yeah, raining heavily.
heavily. Yes, suddenly raining heavily. So we said, "See you, goodbye." Okay.
Yeah, that is a little strange. Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, Sima, Sira, do you guys, can you think of any strange or disastrous dates you've been on?
One day, I meet a, with a boy, and he was very boring, and he was talking just uh, his appearance. Uh,
Oh, I hate that kind of people.
Me too.
uh, so just I ate my meal and I went to my home.
Okay, you're like, I'm gonna eat this because I want food and I'm leaving. Okay, yeah, great.
And I found one thing. I think it's so bad for me, but I don't know. You don't think like that. Um, yeah, our first meeting, he recommended to me a book for I reading for I read, and then I read this book, and our second date, I forgot that he recommend to me, and again I recommend to him same book, and
Oh,
he
okay.
told me I have already recommended you, and I felt very bad when I remember this.
Yeah, that is a little weird. Okay. Gosh, it's okay, guys. We don't judge here, but I'm just thinking like we go through a lot of awkward situations in our life. Like, generally, with boys or not, we really get into some awkward situations. Like, I remember someone came, like, one of the girls once came and hugged me. She was like, Diana, I haven't seen you for such a long time. And I'm like, who are you? Like in my head, I'm like, who is this person? But in real life, I'm like, oh yeah, I missed you. And I don't remember who the person is. So I'm just thinking of all the awkward like moments we experience throughout our lives. And it's just so weird. Okay. So if you could go on a date with anyone in the world, okay, so anyone in the world, okay, an actor, political figure, okay, who would it be and why?
Hmm. I can answer, I think.
Okay.
I would go on a date with Robert Downey Jr. because he's my
Okay.
favorite actor,
Mhm.
and I want him.
Okay, great. And is there anything in his character that you're very attracted to?
I think at first he is very handsome, and also his character is very funny. I think I
Mhm.
love him, and also I love his and he has a makeup sense. I think makeup humor. No, I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
he has a
Yes,
sense of humor.
his sense of
Okay.
humor. Yes, and I love his joke, his character, and his behavior.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I need to three person to meet, and the first one is Tom Cruise, of
Mhm.
course, and second one is Jim Carrey, and the last one is in Turkey, Buray. I love this person's character, and uh, for example, I like Tom Cruise because of his films. I like to watching his films, and the Jim Carrey is the same. I love his films and
Mhm.
his character because he makes lots of joke to enjoy someone's, and I think it's so good. And the last one is Bright. I think he's so cute to meet.
Okay, so he's so cute. All right, great. Seda, who would you go with?
I didn't think about before that, actually. Let me think a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Uh, maybe it can be Jimmy, Jimmy Dornan,
Okay,
No.
so why him?
because uh, he is very handsome,
All right.
and I want to meet with him.
Okay, that's great. All right. So, would you ever go on a blind date? So, a blind date is like you go with out with someone who you've never seen before, but maybe you
Mm.
have mutual friends or like group of friends. Okay. So, for
Yes.
example, my friend, I would tell her, "Oh, there's this guy friend I have who I think is really good for you," and then I'm like, "Okay, meet." That's kind of how a blind date is. Okay.
Okay. Mm, I think Love didn't want to blind that because it came naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So I like meeting new people, but not blind date. Not
Okay.
like blind date.
So you don't like your friends arranging you with someone.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
I don't know. I if I meet or if I go on a date with someone, I want to know him before, and then I want to go. But
Well,
maybe it could be if my friends know him and he say he or she says me gonna go this date, maybe I can go.
yeah. So I know it's kind of awkward, like it's weird, but you can see his picture. Basically, usually friends, they're like, look, he's so cute. You should go out with him. Okay. And since, like, for example, if you have a mutual friend, usually that friend knows both of your personalities really good. Like, for example, if Sema, you're my best friend and I have a guy best friend, and I think you guys have personalities that would go good together, then I would tell you maybe you should date. So it's because I have an idea of what you're looking for, what you're like, and what he is like. Okay. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's horrible. Okay. So yeah, great.
If it's done like that, it can be done, but in other way. I mean, if you don't know who is and just your friends offer this person to you, I think we aren't object, we aren't material. Why they want to say that? Like,
Okay, yeah, that's true. So maybe we don't mean to objectify, but sometimes friends really get excited for each other. Like, I don't know if you guys are like that, but for me and my best friend, we're always like, oh, this guy is good for you. Oh, that guy is good for you. And then eventually we both are single and we end up single. So I'm not saying it works, but we're always like excited for one another, like to have like someone that cares for them. I don't know. It's complicated. Okay, Seda, what about you? Would you go on a blind date?
Maybe uh, if I see the picture of him and my friend could say good things about him, maybe I can go, but
Okay, that's a good reason. So if you're hearing positive things about him and you see his picture, he's okay for you, then that's a really good point. All right. So who usually pays on a date? Okay, so you can talk about Turkish culture generally, and also you can say about you personally. Like, would you like paying for a date? Does the guy pay for a date, or do you go like 50-50, like Dutch? Like, what do you guys do?
At first, I think we should pay our bills, and also I don't agree with that idea. Men should pay all thing. I think we should pay 50-50 all, or if one day he paid other meeting, I pay. I can
Okay.
pay.
Okay. And in Turkish culture, do you guys normalize that, or does the guy get offended, or does he feel like he should pay?
in Turkey, they feel they should pay
Okay.
because they have a power to pay this, and in the table, if the woman is in here, he thinks I have a power to buy these things, so she can't buy. In
Okay.
Turkey, culture is like that.
All right, no problem. So lots of cultures do prefer the guy paying. It also depends on the people's preferences, okay? So Sue, what about you? When you go on a date, would you rather pay? Would you rather go Dutch, so 50-50, or would you like him to pay?
In the first dates, I at firstly I can't say anything about that because um, nowadays I can't go out to meet my boyfriend, and I forget. But I think in the first date, he should pay, and the other meeting, um, we should pay 50-50.
Okay, great. Seda, what do you think?
uh, if he invited to me and it's first day, I think he should pay. Uh, if it's second, we can pay 50-50.
Okay, great. So that's also an important point. Like, did he invite you? Did you invite him? Or did you plan it together? Because usually, if you're inviting someone, that means you're going to pay. A
Yeah.
guy or a girl, usually it's like if I'm telling you, hey, Zeda, let's go to a coffee shop, it's on me or something like that, then I'm going to pay. Okay. So even if we're friends, if I invited her over or like to a coffee shop, okay, or a restaurant, it usually means that I'm going to pay. Okay. And what about if you're with your boyfriend now. So it's not like the meeting time. It's not like you're still not boyfriend, girlfriend. You're still getting to know each other. Okay, let's say you do have a boyfriend. So who should pay on the dates?
Sometimes he pays, sometimes I pay.
Okay, great. Sue?
Sorry, I can't listen to you.
Yeah,
Can you
like
ask?
now we asked about who should pay on a date when you're still getting to know each other. Okay. So what about if you're already dating? So you have a boyfriend and you're on a date with him. Okay. So you've been together for, let's say, 1 year already. Who
Mhm.
should pay for the date? In
I
your
think
opinion?
it depends on the time. Maybe we want to pay. Sorry, maybe I want to pay this. Maybe he want to pay this. Maybe we want to pay this thing 50-50.
Okay,
I
great.
can't say anything.
All right.
Sure.
So maybe it depends on the time and the situation.
Yeah.
Sema, do you have any opinions?
Yeah, for me, actually, it doesn't matter very much. And I don't know, sometimes, for example, when he is broke, I can pay. Or
Yeah, that's true.
sometimes he can pay. It doesn't matter. It change to situation, I think.
Okay, yeah, great. All right. So, from what age, from what age is it okay to start dating? In your opinion, from what age is it okay to start dating? Like, what's a good age for a guy or a girl to start dating?
At first, I think men are immature for a long time. But maybe 19, 18, or 20, it's okay.
Okay, so 19, 18, and 20. Okay, so when they're an adult, basically.
Yes,
So not a teenager.
because others, yes, we start we can start dating, but I think it doesn't very serious.
Okay, it's not very serious. Okay. Do you know anyone who has married someone from their high school?
Yeah, I know my friends. They aren't married, but they they together now. They love each other when they are 11 years old, and now they are 21 years old.
Okay, so
They love each other.
they've been with each other for about 10 years, right?
Yes.
Okay.
When I heard this dating, I shocked because Sema said in these ages love isn't serious,
Mm-hmm.
but they love each other a long
Well, it
time.
really does depend. Usually, the norm is yes, usually people don't take dating really seriously unless they're 18, 19 years old. It also really does depend on the maturity of the guy and the girl. So, are they mature or are they just dumb and they're just having fun, you know? And it's okay to be dumb in your teenager years. That's totally normal. Okay. That's part of life. Okay, but it really does depend on the situation as well. So I do know maybe 2 or 3 couples personally who have been high school sweethearts. That's what they call them. Like they've been together from when they were in high school and they're continuing together, or they've got married or engaged. Okay. So, Seda Sue, when do you think is a good age to start dating?
Actually, I didn't understand very well the question. We are talking about me. Am I right?
Generally, okay.
Generally,
What age is a good age for guys or girls to start dating?
okay. It depends on the situation actually. when we meet someone, we don't have to marry.
Okay.
So
At first.
maybe I can say 15.
Okay. 15. Good age. 15, 16. Okay.
Yes, I agree, my friends. It shouldn't be serious. It may in teenagers, it may in high school, or it may in an adult. But I think high school is the good to meeting someone,
Okay.
to
Great.
dating.
All right. So is it better to go for an arranged marriage?
Arrange?
Like your parents just choose someone for you and you get married. Okay, like you don't really go through the dating cycle. Your mom is like, or your dad is like, oh, that guy is good. Okay, we're gonna get you're gonna get married to him. That's kind of what arranged. I'm sorry, guys. The way I explain things is just so it's like your parents see someone and they think they're really good for you. Maybe he has a good education, a good income, his family is good, he's a very nice person. Okay, so they're like, ah, that sounds good. Okay, that's good for you. So that's what an arranged marriage is. Or would you like, so is it better to go for an arranged marriage or marriage after, let's say, love and dating? Sorry. So would you rather actually get to know the person, start dating for a while, then get engaged and then married? Or would you rather go with whatever your parents choose for you?
I prefer after love and dating because if it's done the first thing, arranged marriage, I think the people aren't any object about no, not about in our house, and we don't know each other, and we have a think about this, we have an idea about each other, or about yourself, sorry, not about myself.
So one thing, sometimes in arranged marriages, you do get to know the person while you're engaged. Okay, it really does depend on different families and cultures.
Yeah, yes,
Sometimes the girl has
yes,
no
yes.
say.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I know these families, but um, if if I if I look arranged marriage, I shocked because my family also aren't like this family,
Mhm.
and I'm not like this person. So I think love wants to be a time to continuing to knowing each other. So I prefer marriage after love and dating.
Okay, great.
And I prefer marriage after love and dating because, in my opinion, marriage is a very big deal,
It
and
is.
we cannot decide very quickly when we married, get married, and also even we married after love and dating, we still continue know learn something about each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And if we married and arranged, it's could be bad for us, and maybe we shouldn't continue this
Marriage, yes.
marriage, yes. And because of that, I prefer after love and dating.
So yeah, that's true, Sema. Lots of people actually forget that they still learn more about that person even while they're married. And they're just like, oh, we've been married for 10 years. I know everything about them. But in reality, they don't. Okay.
Yes.
So that's a very good point as well. Seda, what about you? Which one do you prefer?
I prefer after love because I think we should know very well him. Uh, uh, it's very difficult to sleep with someone who we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. I totally agree with that. Okay. Seda, would you like to add anything or?
No,
Okay. So do you think dating today is different from dating maybe, let's say, 50 years ago?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So what are the things that are different maybe?
In no, in 15 years ago, um, generally people's prefer arranged marriage.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to meet someone because when they meet someone, the people who are around this person um, making gypsy. No, making gypsy. Gypsy is a correct words. I don't know. Say something behind this person.
Like they gossip about the person?
Gossip, gossip. No, not gypsy. Gossip.
Okay.
Because they say some gossip behind this person. In I think in 50 years ago.
Okay,
But
great.
now, the people are free to meet someone, to date someone.
Okay, great. And this is in Turkey. You think that 50 years ago people preferred arranged marriages and people used to maybe gossip. Okay, good.
Mhm.
And I totally agree with today is different from dating 50 years ago because 50 years ago mobile phones and social media wasn't very popular, and people just meet new people in their school or in their neighborhood, and they meet each other, and or they meet or each other arranged marriage, something like that. But nowadays people meet new friends on social media, and they can contact with each other very quickly. They can use their mobile phones, they can use text, or they can use message.
Okay.
And also I think that nowadays is not very good and special 50 years ago. I think 50 years ago is more beautiful and important than today,
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
true.
because meeting was very hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And
And I think that maybe people were a little more romantic than now. And
yes,
I think love was a little purer than now. Like now I feel this generation is really just well, like everything is fast, 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 right?
Yes.
And so sometimes they don't take the time to appreciate the moment or stuff like that. So yeah, that's true. Seda, what do you think?
I agree with Sema. Uh, I don't know what can I say because Sema said all things what I think.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so something out of this topic. All of you guys have like your name starts with an S. Seda, Sue, Sema. You guys are all. So that's
yes.
really cool. Okay, so the last question for today is what should you never do on a first date?
Tell lie.
Okay, lie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And shouldn't show who we are.
Like fully not show who you are?
Sorry?
Like, can you please elaborate on that point? Can you explain more?
Okay. For example, when we spoke something, or when we recommend something, yes, I know this kind of music, and I think you should listen this kind of music. And if the person say yes, I know this music, and um, this person say something after our recommend, no, this person didn't say something after this recommended, uh, it's like a lie, tell lie. This isn't be good in the first date.
Okay, great.
I never seem very enthusiastic, and
Okay.
I should try stay calm.
All right.
I don't want to tell myself about my background, like my life story,
Yeah, that's good.
because uh, because I don't know very well him.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
great.
I agree, my friends. In the first date, we shouldn't say lots of detail about our life story.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, you should be careful. You don't want to expose yourself fully to someone you don't know very well. You never know what they could do or what they could think. So maybe with time, it would be better to kind of give maybe more information about yourself with time. So thank you so much, guys. It was great seeing you today. I'm glad you could join us. All right, Sarah, I don't know if you would like to join us at SD Academy or not, but since you joined today, you do get a discount, okay?
Yes, I want to join.
Thank you. So yeah, Sarah, you
It was
do
very
get,
good.
thanks. So you do get a 10% discount because you joined our speaking club today. All right?
Oh, I
So-
didn't
Yeah,
understand.
you get a 10% discount. So you get 10% less, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
How much I have to pay?
You can talk to probably, is her name Serai? I'm not sure. Is it
Seray, yes, Seray.
Serai? Okay, so you can contact Serai or Sedat, okay, on Instagram or WhatsApp, okay, and they'll give you more details. All right.
Okay, thank
So
you.
thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Happy
Thank you.
Eid again. Have a great weekend. Have a great Eid, and hopefully I'll see you around. All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye
so much.
bye.
So much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.